Well, just getting into Saskatchewan and got some lovely weather with us here. We're gonna head out today and go look for some ruffed grouse and spruce grouse. And we're hoping to get snipe here, but unfortunately the last couple of days they got some freezing weather and, as you can see, snow, so we're not sure if they stuck around here or not. But we're gonna check some of there's a big dike over here with a wetland project. We're gonna look on there and glass a little bit, just see if we can see anywhere before we let the dogs out. Walk up next to me.
Straight out in front of you.
Hunt up, hunt up, hunt up. Shoot her. Shoot her. Oh boy, release, release. Oh boy. Those are all snipe.
Are you ready to cross?
Right there, we're gonna need you to wait it. Try to boogie that. Come here, here. We're out here in the rain looking for either a spruce grouse or a ruffed grouse. Where we're at, it kind of intermingle in the same areas. And where we're hunting has been an old logging area. So it was logged in here about 30 years ago. So there's regrowth that's gone and actually it's starting to fall down, but there are a lot of spruce trees in here, so it's thicker. And we're looking for kind of these pockets to where it's a little bit thicker with spruce mixed in to try to find the spruce grouse. And when there's a little bit thicker underbrush, we'll find some ruffed grouse too. Obviously not ideal hunting conditions today, but it is what it is. So we're gonna continue along here and kind of use these old 2 tracks as guidance, because there's generally thicker bushes along the side of those, and they're also berry bushes. And this time of year the berries are starting to fall, but the grouse tend to be around those berry bushes. That's what they eat. Well, I think the weather got the most of us today. We're gonna finish out this little bit here and then head back to camp and dry off. Tomorrow's supposed to be a great weather day. Got a couple of the dogs loaded up here. We're going on some old logging cuts, and once we get back on some of those, we'll get out and walk those. And really good cover right alongside of them. That's generally where the grouse stay, and there's some berries and so forth, so it should be pretty good. It's like an awesome day to go out. Tiny! Normally I don't like running bells on the dogs, but with how thick it is here, most places you woodcock or ruffed grouse and spruce grouse hunt, it's so thick that you really need the bell to tell you when they're on point. And I just kind of takes away from the peace and quiet of the woods. That's why I normally don't like running bells. But areas like this, you just have to be able to hunt efficiently. Guarantee arrow's on point, but I thought I saw one flying into this tree. Oh yeah, he's all jacked up.
Right there, right there.
Where?
That tree.
Where? Good boy, Arrow. Good boy. Good boy, Earl. Ruffed grouse in Saskatchewan. Arrow locked onto him. There may be another one here, so I'm going to try to get out of this cluster and get regrouped.
I hear one.
Huh?
I thought I heard one.
There it is. Gorgeous ruffed grouse. And got a little top feather on him. I mean, just an absolute. You see it?
Went up into the tree up there.
You see it?
Yeah.
Arrow, if you can grab. Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go. That was the one I originally saw. This is what we came to Saskatchewan for. It's late season grouse hunting, dogs working and getting into groups like grouse like this. I mean, it just doesn't happen in Michigan anymore. And the habitat that Saskatchewan has is just exactly what grouse need to survive and thrive in these old cuts, just like this. I mean, I've been a grouse hunter my whole life. There are not many days to where I can hold 3 grouse that I shot within minutes of each other in the same spot. And Dad with an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous ruff.
Beautiful, beautiful.
One of the things about hunting in Saskatchewan where there are a lot of things that our dogs are not used to. We just came across the wolf track here. And obviously, where they're used to hunting, we don't have to worry about wolves. So we're keeping them in tight, seeing a couple of wolf tracks and some bear tracks. The bears are still out. They should be denning up in the next week or so, but still out. Dogs are getting all sorts of new smells here. Spruce Grouse. Tiny's on point. Tiny, come here. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Come here. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl.
You did good.
Good girl.
You did good. Oh.
All right. Tiny locked on that one. Well, there we go. Tiny locked up, and this time it was a spruce grouse. One of the most gorgeous upland birds there are. Tiny, good girl. Good girl. Look at your dog. Tiny was like, it's right there. It's right there. Spruce grouse in Saskatchewan.
The other, the belly of it.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. Oh, Dad, it's a ruff right here in front, Dad. Right to your right. It's right in between us. It's on, Grant, you see it? Look on the log right here. Grant, right, 10 feet, 10 feet. Well, we continued along and ran into a couple other ruffs right after we found that lone spruce grouse, which was weird. Normally spruce grouse are lumped together, but this one was right across from a couple other ruffs. Left. We stopped on point. I think there's another one in that tree. Yeah, I could have swore that was a spruce grouse when I first saw it.